Well, ask everybody to stand for this thing. I can take a seat if y'all want to, too, but y'all not gonna miss. Turn her mic up, please. It keeps going down. Turn her mic up. I don't know what's going on. Check it out. For some reason, it's not going up high enough. There we go. All right, so. Let it be. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, who shines and bright stars through the perilous fight. For the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets cracked like the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, Satan, that star-spangled banner yet wave. In the heart of the Well, go ahead, Gabby B, and congratulations to you, young lady. You knocked it out the park, and we were so happy to be out there to cover you guys. I had a great time on the interview. And while I'm gushing, hey, everybody. Welcome to this week's episode of Sauce in the City, the 9 o'clock magic hour, my turn for talent. That's right, where we welcome all talented people to our stream to see what they have next. You know, you never know when you're looking at the next Usher or the next Neo or the next Poppy Chulo. I hope that's a person, but anywho, you get my point. If you guys are at home and sitting in your big old chairs and you guys don't want to get up and you want to tune into the show, it's easy to join us on Roku. All you guys have to do is access your Roku device, download the UBS and TV app, and search Sauce in the City. It is in the logo, yo. It's in the logo. It's right there. It's never far uh to be seen or found, and that was my son coming in the room, so of course it threw me off my intro. But anyway, that's what being a parent and being in entertainment is all about. You always have to talk to your kids. So again, take two. It's easy to join us on Roku. You access your Roku device or a friend that has one. And if you don't know a friend that has one, we might know a friend of a friend of a friend of a friend that might have one. You download the UBSN TV app. It is free 30. It's free all day. Free. And then you search Sauce in the City, and booyah, you're going to be hurled into our world of entertainment, which is always super duper fun. Think I'm kidding? Let me introduce you to this week's cast. First up, we have Tanner Rao. I hope I said that right.
Yeah, you did.
Okay. Hi, Tanner. How's it going?
I'm doing great. How are you doing?
I am doing amazing. So
Hey,
tell the people tuning in today, tomorrow, and beyond a little bit more about you.
so my name is Tanner Rao. I am 24 years old and I live in Tampa, Florida. You can catch me out in the downtown scene, either behind the bar or taking shots at the bar. I'm usually out there. I'm in that nightlife industry. But yeah, that's me. Whenever I'm not at the bar, I spend all my time pretty much either with my dog, with my friends eating, or always catching up on the newest drama on reality TV, for sure.
Woo! I love reality TV. You say that and it sends chills down my spine. So, what is your favorite reality TV show and why?
My favorite reality TV show of all time is The Jersey Shore. It goes back to whenever I was like a little kid and it just came on MTV. But it's my favorite not only because obviously like Snooki and that's the lifestyle I'm meant to have, but the fact that they changed all of reality TV in a sense. Like before MTV was just all like music videos and stuff, and now it's full of reality TV. 10 years later, they all have families. Some of them don't even drink anymore, and yet they still have that bond. They still have that following. And
Okay.
they had so many different shows come off after them, too. So they're the stars.
Okay. What was your favorite spinoff?
Um, honestly, nothing compares to them. Like when they,
Nothing compares to you.
but
Well, thank
I
you.
say the Florida Bama Shore just because that's close to me. So like, or Siesta Key, that one's pretty good too.
Oh, Siesta Key and Florida Bama Shore. Now, out of the two of those, I think I could probably get past an hour of Florida. What is it, Florida Bama? I
Florida.
think I might can do that one. I think. Well, thank you so much for joining the show, Tanner. It is going to be super awesome to get to know you. And here is Randy Holton, a favorite and a regular to our stream. Hi, Randy.
Hi, Brenda.
Good to see ya.
It's always good to see you.
Or not see me, right? Tell the people one more time, tuning in today, tomorrow, and beyond, more about Randy Holton.
Tampa, Florida, not too far from Tanner, apparently, just
Yeah.
right around the corner. But the telling jokes for 20, 30, 40 years, I've forgotten. I'm old. But I'll tell jokes anywhere, anyhow, anyway, any place. Here in Tampa, Florida, you name it, I'll tell jokes and just have some fun. Yep.
Okay. What's your favorite thing about Tampa, Florida? What's like the favorite thing? Because you've been there at least 4 years. So, what's your favorite thing about Tampa, Florida?
The weather.
Oh, yeah. So, is it true that it's always sunshiny out there?
Yeah, there's certain days, where like a front moves and something, but it usually doesn't stay around too long. Right now, the weather's I think it's like 75 degrees right now, and sunshine
Right.
all day.
Sunshine all day. I'm a little bit jealous because it's like cold and windy over here. But how did you survive all of the hurricanes and the booms and the bams and all of that?
Well, the good news is I'm a little farther inland. Temple Terrace is on the east side, so I'm not on the beach or on the water. If you're on the beach or on the water, that's where you're sweating bullets. Because
Oh,
if that water comes in, they got the wind's bad enough if it's 140 miles per hour wind, but if there's a water surge of 20 feet, you better know how to swim or have a boat or be inland.
oh geez. Okay, well, we're glad that you're inland and not out there fighting all of that stuff. And welcome to the show. Once again, Randy, it's good to see you. Next up, we have Tony Azam Boney. I just like the name. I forget the Chapman. I just like Tony Zamboni. What's going on, sir?
What's going on?
I just like your voice.
Good to
It
hear
tickles.
you. Good to see you. Glad you're getting it going on.
I know it's a hard job, but somebody's got to do it. So tell us more about you, Tony Zamboni Chapman. See, I tried to put your last name in there and it messed it up.
Yeah, I see that. You messed it all up. Well, you know, I mean, I've been in entertainment for quite some time, from dancing and elementary to doing comedy now. I've produced. I've been a roadie. I've worked with backstage with some of the biggest artists ever. You know, Paul McCartney, stuff like that. I'm not gonna name drop all the Ozzy Osbournes, but I do my thing. I enjoy it. Not a big thing. I got famous people in my family. Denise
Oh,
Williams and Derek Webster's. You know what I'm saying? So we get around. But I'm in my niche now. I like comedy. I like to please people and make them laugh and get their minds off of it. I run Peninsula Comedy on Facebook, group. You can join that. And yeah, I just like having fun. I'm trying to get everything out of my life.
hey, I'm digging it. Okay, so how long has the comedy bug been in you or bit you? Because you've done so many
Ooh.
things.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I mean, I've done just about the whole scope. I mean, I've been in choirs and all kinds of stuff because I do the baritone. And I, the comedy bug bit me like probably about a year before the pandemic started,
Okay.
which kind of put a big damper in my maturation and how far I got. Maybe even better because I could sit and write and just imagine a little bit more of my act. But yeah, I mean, I started doing comedy. I called myself a triple threat because I would go and at the age of 50, I was 54. I would out dance everybody. Then I would do comedy. Sorry, excuse me. Sorry. Let me get that correct. I do comedy, then I do karaoke, and then I would go to the club and out dance everybody,
Oh, wow.
and that was my thing. I'm from that era, the backpack, Renaissance guys. You know what I'm saying? I write books. I got poetry books that are coming out. I got you know movie ideas that I'm pitching to some of my friends. Brian Hooks, for anybody that don't know who he is, Brian Hooks, he's got a movie out called Adam and Eve on Tubi. It's free. It's one of the best movies I've seen in a long time.
Oh my
And
God.
that's one of my
You're
friends. We went
going
to
to
high
have
school
to
together.
you're going to have to send us the link so that we can have it on Film School the podcast. We have
What?
a podcast that we feature all independents, and we watch
He's
their
all
movies
independent.
and
This
we
is a guy
invite
was in.
our friends.
Have you ever heard of Three Strikes?
I've heard of it like the real one, like The Law, Three Strikes.
No, it's a movie. It's got E40 in it, and it's cool.
Oh, well, you're gonna have to get us the link to that. And
Mm.
you know what, Tony Zamboni Chapman, we have so much to talk about with you. You are a plethora of information, but we have somebody new in this
Yes.
studio. We got our Vanessa Ray, the hillbilly peach. Now she white late. Hi, Vanessa Ray.
Hello. How you doing tonight?
I am doing fan flipping tastic. I love your background. You're at home with me and Randy. Very cool. Tell the people tuning in today, tomorrow, and beyond some more about my hillbilly peach.
Well, I am from West Virginia via Georgia, now in Florida. Vagabond Vanny. I've been in comedy stand-up comedy about 10 years. Been in theater and short films most of my life. I'm getting old and creaky, but I'm still cracking it. And I'm the host at the the block in Fort Walton Beach. It's a 3-in-1 club where you got dancing, live music, comedy on Saturday where I get to host. And you'll find me right here with Brenda Brown in Sauce in the City. Mwah.
Yay! And
Sauce in
speaking
the
of
city.
which, this is a live show. Everybody tuning in today, tomorrow, and beyond. So if we let some curse words go, now would be the cool time to get the kids out the room. Vanessa Ray, the Hillbilly Peach, it is so good to see you, my dear. Give our baby a kiss for me. Let her know we're thinking about her. Again, if you guys are sitting at home and you guys are kind of chilling, and you don't want to move from your sofa, you guys can access your Roku device or a friend that has one. And if you don't know of anybody, please get with me in my inbox. I might just have a friend of a friend of a friend of a friend. Then you guys will download the UBSN TV app. It looks just like this when it comes up on your screen. You just hit the button to download it. It is free 30, free all day. It might not be free later, so get it now. And then, of course, your last step is you're going to search Sauce in the City. See, I put it on the screen really big for you guys just so that you won't go wrong. And for all those that need that in one little package, there you go. Okay, see, I'm down for the people. I am down for the people. This is the best part of the show because it is the getting to know you portion where we get to know our cast, right? You got to ask them questions, you got to poke at them, you got to let them know that you care. So, of course, I've uploaded some new questions and I'm always down to see what they think. In this one, which pill would you take? Would you take invisibility pill? Would you take the forget people pill? I don't even need that one. I forget people soon as they come if they don't say nothing else. Anyway, teleportation, that might be kind of cool. Or would you like to read minds? I don't think I'd like to do that because that would be bad. Tanner, which pill are you taking and why?
He definitely would be taking the teleportation pill just because there's been so many times where I could just pop up and tell someone what I really feel or just to prove them wrong when they say they're one place but they're actually in another. I'll pop right then and there.
You'll be like, hey, I bet I scared you, right?
Right?
Next to the stream, Randy Holton, which pill are you taking and why?
I'll take the invisibility pill. That would be so cool. You could sneak around everywhere. Then I guess you could make yourself invisible or not invisible with the pill. You take the pill, you're invisible. How long does it last?
You know what? They didn't give us any instructions, Randy. So invisibility it is for you. Tony Zamboni Chapman, which pill are you taking and why?
Hey, I'm with the young guy, and I'm taking teleportation. Can you imagine how much you'll save on flight and payments? Bing, gone.
That would be so awesome, wouldn't it? Like that would be the thing. Okay, I like your answer.
I wouldn't have to call my mom.
Yeah, you just teleport. Vanessa Ray, which pill are you taking and why?
I tell you, most times I can read people's minds and where. And so I'm thinking, definitely like to be invisible because I would be sneaking around like a fly on the wall, listening to everybody, and then busting them on their stuff and just having a good old time. Because I don't get offended easy, so but some people just need to be called out.
Okay, yeah, they do. I totally agree. Our next get to know you question: name a famous set of sisters. Now, in this is a game actually. So the first person that can't name a famous set of sisters or they duplicate an answer, you're out. Last one standing wins. Everybody understands the name of the game?
Yes.
Okay, Vanessa Ray,
Yeah.
you're up first. Name a famous set of sisters.
The Pointer Sisters.
Tony Zamboni.
The Whitney Houston sisters.
I'm gonna let that one pass because I can't look it up. But Randy Holton, name me a famous set of sisters.
The Williams sisters.
Okay, Tanner, famous set of sisters.
The Kardashians.
Hey, Vanessa Ray,
The Judds.
Tony.
Yeah, I'm sure I lost that one.
Oh boy, Randy.
The Wrigley sisters.
Hey, Tanner.
Tia and Tamara Mowry.
I love them. Vanessa Ray.
Jana and Latoya.
Hey now, Randy Holton.
Rhonda and Becky, my sisters.
Hey, I like that answer. Tanner.
Mary Kay and Ashley.
I love them. Vanessa Ray.
I don't know if their name's right. The Vandell.
That Randy Holton.
I'm all out of sisters.
Oh, that makes you the winner, Tanner, of this round. You guys are all perfect. But Tia and Tamara Mowry are like some of my favorites. I watched the Kardashians until I watched them to death. Like I think they started repeating episodes even though they were live. And so I was like, you know what? You don't get a chance to relive your life twice on my screen, okay? You can only live once on Brenda's screen. So very nice of you guys. Now we have some TV. Oh, Tanner, this one's way before you, but do your best. True or false? The 1958 NBC special An Evening with Fred Astaire won all 9 Emmys for which it was nominated. Tanner, what say you? True or false?
I'm gonna go false. I feel like that's a trick question.
Okay, Randy, what say you?
I think it's true. You know, people love that,
True, we didn't
that
have a lot
dancing,
of-
singing television back in the day. I say true.
You say true? Okay, Tony Zamboni, what about you?
I say true because we didn't have a lot of TV back then. I wasn't even born. Well, yeah, they didn't have a lot of TV. So if it was, I would say that everybody would vote it.
Okay, I like your explanation even better. Vanessa Ray, the Hillbilly Peach, true or false? The 1958 NBC special An Evening with Fred Astaire won all 9 Emmys for which it was nominated.
You know, I don't know. So I'm just going to say yeah, because they didn't have more than, I think there's only like 2 other movies at that time.
Well, the answer for all of you guys is true. So for all of you that said true, you win that round. And you guys are good at TV. Here's our next question. In 1955, Vera Miles starred in the first episode of which television series from the Master of Suspense? Suspicion, Start Time, Alfred Hitchcock Presents, or Alcoa Premiere? Tanner, what say you?
I'm just gonna go with the typical C for correct.
I love you. Randy Holton, how about you? A, B, C, or D?
Alcoa premieres. Didn't they run like a bunch of shows and they'd have a different star each time? Alcoa premieres for sure.
Alcoa Premieres, D. Okay, Tony Zamboni Chapman, where are we going?
Wow, I'm going with the old guys. I'm gonna go with D. That sounds good.
Now, see, you followed the young guy first, and now you're gonna switch it to the classic. Okay, Vanessa Ray, what say you? A, B, C, or D?
Oh, I wanted to say A, but C is with Alfred Hitchcock. I swear I think I've seen her in a lot of shows that he presents. Alfred, you know, but it might be wrong.
Okay. So for all of you guys that said C, Alfred Hitchcock Presents, or C for correct, you guys get another point.
I was gonna pick it. I was gonna pick
You
it.
was gonna pick it. You were
I
gonna
was
pick
gonna
it.
pick it.
Okay, okay,
Dang
okay.
it.
Our last question on the getting to know you round. If you had to choose, which would it be? Now, everybody has to use their imagination because well, one of us isn't a comedian. But how about this? A 5 minute set at the improv, a 30-minute stand up special for Tubi, or a 3 major city road trip tour in an RV. Vanessa Ray, where are you going?
I tell you what, I'm going to go that 30-minute special for Tubi, helping that it leads to the improv and a 10 city tour in an RV.
Hey, now that's what I always like. High hopes. Tony Zamboni, what about you?
5 minutes at the improv, man. I just need to hit it one time.
Just can I hit it for the one time?
I just need to
Can
hit
I,
it one time. That's it. Movies will follow.
and movies will follow? Okay, I like it. Always looking through the better part of the glass. Randy Holton, where are you going?
It's got to be a 3 city tour. All of our white trash friends and family were load up in the RV. Those 3 cities won't be the same ever again. The
Oh my
drinking,
Road
God.
the
trip.
shenanigans. We'll leave a trail of wasteland and
Oh my gosh. I bet you would too. All right, Tanner, you're up next. What about you?
So I guess since Brandy and I both are in Tampa, we're gonna get in that RV together and make those 3 cities, and then hit the world tour.
hey, buddy, be prepared. We're gonna tear the
Hey,
place up.
and
Yeah.
you know what? I love it. You guys are amazing folks. And this episode is definitely one for my record books because it's been a long time since I made a whole show with 4 people. So this is awesome. All right. So we are up to our first segment of My Turn for Talent, where I will give one of our lucky contestants or cast. They don't know they're contestants yet. Anyway, I'll give one of them 3 minutes to give us their best talent, and at the end of the show we are going to vote for who was best. So first, I'm going to let them vote just to make it easy. So I'm going to let them vote for each other. Tanner, you can't vote for yourself. So Randy Holton, Tony Zamboni, or Vanessa Ray, the Hillbilly Peach. Who would you like to see 3 minutes from?
I'm gonna say Vanessa. I thought it.
Okay, Vanessa, you got 1 vote. Randy Holton, you can't vote for yourself. So who's giving us those 3 minutes?
Vanessa, the hillbilly peach.
Hey, all right, Tony Zamboni. Everybody gets a vote
All
around
right.
here.
Well, let's get it. Let's get it all to Vanessa.
All right,
Nessa, what's up?
Nessa, you win again. All right, Vanessa Ray, the Hillbilly Peach. I'm going to strip you of your comedic talents because that's on Wednesday at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So, what I want for you today is a 3-minute monologue. And your best one. You can do whatever you want, but I'm going to set the stream, and I want everybody else besides Vanessa to turn off your cameras. The rules of the game are if she tickles your fancy with her talent, you turn on your camera. If she doesn't, you don't. But be prepared because you will have to explain your action. Now, the clock is set, Vanessa Ray. 3 minutes to knock it out to the park. Let's go.
3 minutes, that sounds like my sex life already. I mean, what's up with that? You know, my old man's 80 years old and he still wants to get it on. And I'm just like, come on, man. You know, it just doesn't get up. You need to let it rest. Stop with the Viaggravation. And that's what it is the Viaggravation. But let's get back to actually, I'm a single woman here in Fort Walton Beach. I mean, gay. I've been, yeah, I'm what you call a hoe on the go. But either way, dating at my age is kind of difficult because the choices have kind of went down. It's more like the 3/4 man. It's like I got 3 teeth on top and 4 in his pocket. Yeah, but he's got a gap between them 3 teeth, ladies. And let me tell you something: get you a gap man, because by the time he was done kissing all over me, he had removed every skin tag off of my body. Yes, it's a keeper. He's a keeper. Because when I was younger, I liked dating older men. And now that I'm older, they're all dead. Yeah. But don't feel bad. They're finally stiff. And I know people are looking at me and they're like, hey, what's going on with the hair and stuff? It's like, how did this miss being a lesbian? I don't know. I see a beautiful woman and I feel nothing. But I look at Bubba with the hairy butt crack and I'm naming babies and ovulating, So not my fault. I was born straight. It's like, what the hell? It's like, I'm glad I was born when I was born because, I grew up wanting to be a Boy Scout. I'm a carpenter. I was a trucker and all this other shit. I wanted to do everything the boys did, but I never wanted a penis. But nowadays, it's like if you tell your parents, hey, I want to do some rod busting, connect some steel, build a house, and they're like, here's you some testosterone. Nah, I'm already growing hair around my lips from age. I don't know, it's like, what the fuck? Help. It's not easy getting old. You know what it's like when you're both fat and you want a 69? It's more like a teeter-totter. I'm falling asleep and waking up with a dent in my forehead.
Something is wrong with you. Time. That was the segment of My Turn for Talent. Vanessa Ray, now you know how this game goes. We could all walk away as friends, or you could hear what your comedy critics have to say in this segment of Game Time, because I like to play games. So, would you like to see what your comedy critics had to say, or would you like to? Yes. Okay. So you have your choice out of Tanner Rao, Randy Holton, or Tony Zamboni.
Let's bring the newbie up, Tanner.
Oh, Tanner, what convinced you to turn on your stream for Vanessa Ray, the Hillbilly Peach?
I just thought she was absolutely funny, just because like I don't hear that comedy that much. So like seeing it from a different perspective is just funny, because a lot of times, like sometimes that's what I think in my head. Like I go sometimes, and now that I have those tips, I'm definitely gonna keep that in the back of my head.
Oh my gosh, teaching the younger folks. All right, Vanessa Ray, you got that one stream. Now, do you want to move on, or would you rather just walk away with your good feelings from Tanner and just call it a day?
Now let's move on. Let's keep on going.
All right. Would you want to hear from Randy Holton or Tony Zamboni?
We're going to make Randy wait. So let's go from Tony Zamboni, because I wanted to say his name. Sounds like somebody I knew back in the 70s.
Oh, yeah, boy.
All right, Tony, you turned on your stream. What convinced you to turn on your stream for Vanessa Ray, the Hillbilly Peach?
That shit was funny as hell, and it hit home too. You know what I'm saying? It was like, yeah, I can totally understand where she's coming from. Because I've been married for 20 years and I've been there and I know exactly what she's talking about. I'm like, are you serious?
Oh my God.
I see my wife goes to Costco and bring home a whole big jug of sour cream, and I'm looking at her like, what do you want me to do with this?
Oh my God. Well, Vanessa Ray,
You're a sex act. I'm just
you
saying.
you are definitely bringing back the memories for folks. So that is awesome. So now that is 2 out of 3. Now you have Randy left. So would you want to hear what Randy has to say, or would you just want to walk away with your good feelings and not chance it?
Maybe we should just cut him off and not let him say anything.
Oh, I snorted. Oh my God, that's going to be captured on video from now until forever. Okay. So are we just
No.
going to walk away with our 2?
Nah, let's let the old curmudgeon have his say.
Da, 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 da.
Oh, shame on him.
Randy, what prevented you from turning on your stream?
I had a senior moment. I just freaking forgot. I was like, what the fuck? Am I supposed to turn the camera on or not?
Oh, Vanessa Ray. You done caused Randy Holton to have a senior moment. So, well, there you go. Well, let's get some of these because we have to get these. Our first impressions, it's never a chance to make a second one. And so I want to hear what your folks have to say about you. Tony Zamboni, in the interesting category, what do you give Vanessa Ray on a scale of 0 to 9 and why?
Vanessa Ray? 1 to 9 and why? Interesting. I would say like 7 on the interesting level because she
Okay.
has some experience and getting old and getting around, and that's just very puzzling. I hope I never get to that point, but it may come.
It just might. It
Might as
just
well get comfortable.
absolutely. It's going to come for all of us. All right. First impressions, Randy, you never get a second chance on the interesting scale of a 0 to 9. What do you give Vanessa Ray?
Oh, I give her a 9 for sure. I mean, that name, the Vanessa Ray, the Hillbilly Beach. I mean, that you're like, what? You got to hear more. Got to hear
I
more.
always want to hear more. It's like if I don't hear more, I'm going to combust. First impressions, Tanner. What do you give our girl Vanessa Ray on a scale of 0 to 9?
I'm gonna give her a solid 8, just because I felt like it was very naturally like let in, like it just sucked me in. Like I didn't just like wander off in my head and like looking at the birds and bees. Like it kept my the whole time.
Right on, right on.
Butterflies.
Yeah,
You give me butterflies. That's a song, right?
Right.
Oh my God. You guys are super duper cool. And I want to just open my kitchen to you all because that's what I do when I feel that we are all friends. I feel like I can offer y'all up my food and nobody here will tell me that it's like super duper horrible. At least I hope not. And this is a great time for a station break. I set it up that way. It's easy to join us on Roku, folks. Access your Roku device. Download the UBSN TV app. You search Sauced in the City, and boom, you will be here. Now, my kitchen is open, and I take my cooking very, very, very seriously. And we need to raise money for shows. So I am counting on you guys' purchases in order to fund our show. So our first dish up is the Heinz Bean Pizza. Come on, Tanner. I need your vote. Are you trying it or trashing it?
I'm honestly gonna trash it just because I don't like beans.
Oh man, Tanner, this is gonna be a bad day for you.
Honest. Friends are supposed to be honest with each other, remember?
You're my friend now, Tanner. All right, Randy, trying it or trashing it?
I'm gonna try it. Bring on the beans and the pizza. I'll be farting. I'll run everybody out of the house though. That could be a problem.
Beans, good for the heart. The more you eat, the more you toot. All right, Tony Zamboni, are you gonna buy my bean pizza? I need the cash.
Oh, are you kidding me? The only thing that belongs on pizza is cheese, sauce, pepperoni. Yeah. And more pepperoni.
Oh man, I am not gonna get very far with y'all. Come on, Vanessa Ray. You know we got shows to support, and if they don't do it, you know, it's left up to y'all. Are you trying it or trashing it?
I tell you what, it's better to let it out and have shame than hold it in and have pain. Give me a couple of them slices.
Hey, I'm digging it. That is my girl. All right, our next selection up is pancakes with American cheese. I mean, this is kind of good, right? I don't know, Vanessa Ray, trying it or trashing it?
I tell you what, that might just help after having all those beans. That kind of like stop the flow a little bit. So, yeah, give me a bite, Coach. I'll try it.
Yes, I got a sale. Come on, Tony Zamboni, don't let me down. Trying it or trashing it?
I just don't understand how syrup is going to mix with
White people.
damn American cheese, man. That's American grease. That ain't cheese, man. Come on.
Oh man, come on, Tony.
Man.
You gonna try a bite?
Syrup.
Wait a minute, I can't hear you. What?
Syrup. I don't cheese with syrup. You can't hear me.
Okay, Randy Holton, come on. The cheese slices on the pancakes gotta be a good idea, right?
Oh, absolutely. I'd eat all that. It's got to be real syrup though. None of that fake shit. Better be real maple syrup.
That's what I'm talking about. Maple
White people
syrup.
eat anything.
None of that
Artificial
crap.
flavor bullshit.
Oh my God. All right, Tanner, are you going to save my day? Come on, trying it or trashing it? I know you've had meals like that after you've come home from one of those awesome parties.
Call me your superhero because honestly, all you gotta do is just add some eggs and it's like a bowl. Put it down.
That's my boy. See, Tanner?
But
Tanner.
Now you get the first shot at our last item of the day. I'm not sure what it is, but somebody sent me the picture and they knew what it was. So are you trying it or trashing it based on the photograph alone, Tanner?
to be honest, it just looks like one of those like bowls from like Domino's. So I mean, I'd probably eat it.
Yes, I love young people. They are willing to try it. Randy Holton, don't let me down.
Down on this one, I can't get past the look. You know, I see vomits. I see artwork. Maybe that could be like a modern artwork. If you're like, what the fuck is that for starters? Can't do it. Nope, can't do it.
Oh my God, Randy, I was counting on you. Come on, Tony. This is the last item on the list. Don't let me down.
Why you gonna put me in the mix, man? That is not. You know I cook. I make pies and I add alcohol and soak them.
Ooh.
I cannot get down with that, man. That just looks green. Oh, you want some of my booze pies?
we gonna have to talk about that in the green room, because heck yeah, Vanessa Ray, the Hillbilly Peach. Do I have one last sale?
I can't do it. It looks raw. Even the crust ain't cooked. It's I got the munchies right now, but
Is that a
I
veggie
got to smoke a
pie?
little bit more
Oh,
weed
just
first.
Oh man. Well, that has been this segment of The Kitchen is Open. And I got some sales, so I think we're going to stay in business just a few minutes longer. But of course, you guys know what it is. It is come to our next segment of My Turn for Talent. And this time we have a special treat for you. This one is new to our stream. He is the youngest on our stream, and we are about to give him 3 entire minutes. Okay, Tanner. All right, 3 entire minutes to knock our socks off with your monologue from the Jersey Shore in 3 minutes. So everybody else on the
a
stream who
monologue.
is not performing, go ahead and turn your cameras off. The rules are, if he impresses you within these 3 minutes, turn your cameras on. And if he doesn't, leave him off. But beware, you will have to explain your actions. All right, Tanner, here is your time to shine. The clock is set for your turn for talent. Let's get it.
So I came home from work and I went to get ready to put my stuff away. I look in my drawer and I had this note. And I was just so confused about it because Ron and I are fighting, obviously, and it talked about Ron. And it says, Sam, the first night at bed, when you left, Ron made out with 2 girls and put his hands in between a cocktail waitress's breasts. And also, he was grinding on multiple fat women, not just regular. He was grinding on fat. When you, and then it also said, whenever I left crying at Crutch, Ron was holding hands and dancing with another female, and he took down her number. Well, I know for sure that shit's not gonna fly because when I see him, it's gonna be done. And multiple people house in the know, therefore I should know the truth. So what's going through my head when I see this letter? Like, I'm honestly just in shock. I don't know what to do. I feel like I can't trust anybody in the house. I don't have any friends. And the girls are at work, so it's just me. So I went and I asked Vinny if it was true, and he says he didn't know what I was talking about. But whenever I went to the kitchen to get food and I left, I heard him whisper to Ron, after I specifically told him that not to tell anyone because I can't trust anyone, he went and told someone. So I went and I called Snooki and Jaywa at work, and they acted clueless. So they acted dumb, and when they came home from work, I decided I would sit everyone down and let them know what's up. So I started out something like this. Who wrote the no? And no one wanted to say anything. And I said, who wrote the no? Obviously, someone in this house wrote the no because it said multiple people in the house know about it. Yeah, I didn't know. Really, I appreciate who wrote the note. If you could come to me as a woman and tell me who wrote the note, because I know for a fact that it wasn't one of the guys. Because the guys would have said something to me and they're not acting weird. No, you didn't write the note. No, you didn't write the note. Well, then fuck everybody in this house and I'm out. So I think I'm going to leave the house. Like, it's not safe for me. I'm not mentally stable here. And I think I just really need to go home. That's really honestly all I have from it.
And
3 minutes.
scene. All right. That was Tanner Rao in his riveting rendition of the Jersey Shore. And Tanner, let me just tell you, first of all, I think you gave it your 100%. I loved it. I wanted to be in the house with you, and I wanted to beat the hell out of everybody who offended you, and whoever wrote the damn note. I want to know, like, I want to tune in. So when you see who wrote the note and they come to you as the woman or man or other that they are. I want to know who did it. So very good. I love it. I love it all. You are going to be perfect, but I have questions for you, Tanner. Now you have my vote. I voted. I voted yes. But you have three other comedy critics on the stream. So would you want to see what your comedy critics have to say, or would you want to just say, they don't matter anyway, and just run away with the fact that I liked it?
I want to hear what they have to say rather than writing me a note, honestly.
Okay, I like it. Fearless. All right, so I'm going to let you pick your poison. Randy Holton, Tony Zamboni, or Vanessa Ray, the Hillbilly Peach?
Tony, come at me.
Ooh, Tony, come at him. All right, Tony. Da, 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 da. You turned on your stream. What got you to turn on your stream for Tanner?
Well, I just wanted to speak to the young man. Hey, probably none of us watch Jersey Shore. Okay, so you can't just go on that point because I know who, what is it? I forget the chick's name. What is it, Tucci or whatever the hell it is? I just know who she is. I do not care about Jersey Shore, foremost. If you're gonna do a monologue from something that's greater. If you're gonna, that's how you're gonna get that spot. You know what I mean? And then I say it because I lived and played in fantasy with a actual actor that's out there, Derek Webster. I'll repeat again. On all the CSIs that you can find him. He's everywhere. He's everywhere. Stargate was his first movie when he was 18, and that's when we were practicing together. All right, while I was breakdancing and playing music. And yeah, keep doing it, bro. And keep and the fact that you can remember it rather than keep looking at the paper is better for your career. All right.
All right, Tanner. Words from the wise. I mean, I got most of them. I hope you did too. Okay, so we can keep going, or we can walk away with the good feeling and vibes that we have now.
Well, we got to see all the perspectives, so let's go to Randy.
Randy. All right, Randy. Da, 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 da. Wah, wah, wah. All right, Randy, turn on your camera and tell us what prevented you from turning on your stream for Tanner Rao.
Well, I want to know who wrote the fucking note. That's got to be the punchline. Come on, man. Tell us who wrote the fucking note. Here's the drama. Come on.
All right, Tanner. Well, you heard it here first. Where's the drama? You have to have the drama. If somebody wrote you a note like that, yeah, you have to get like something and spread it on your eye, not in it. I don't have money to pay any doctor bills, but for the tears. All right, so you're 50-50, and there's three of us here. So do you want to keep going, or do you want to just say, "Oh, I've had my fill"?
What doesn't kill you make you stronger. Makes you
What
stronger.
doesn't kill you make you stronger. Stronger. Oh, all right. Vanessa Ray, come to the stream and reveal your answer. Oh, she turned it on. Yay. What convinced you to turn on your stream for Tanner?
I had to laugh when he said, you come to me as a woman, and talking about that note. And I'm trying to think who wrote that damn note. It wasn't Snooki. Is that the name? I think it was it the tall girl that likes to fight? JWoww, that's it. That's it. You know the reason why I watched when he was talking about not watching Jersey Shore I was in West Virginia growing weed in my basement, and there was a lot of snow for like 3 weeks. We had a lot of snow, and even though I put chains on my van and go down off the hill, I had done that, but I had watched everything on TV, and all of a sudden there was Jersey Shore, and I got addicted.
Great.
She got addicted to the Jersey Shore. Well, you definitely have one fan in the house of Jersey Shore. I've never seen it before, and I'm going to stick to that because I'm probably too far behind now. But it seems like it's a good time for a station break. But instead, this time, I'm going to tell you all how to support your friends' small businesses or podcasts without spending any money at all. You can share this post, the video that you are tuning into right now. You can just share it. I don't care if you're live. I don't care if you share it afterwards. I don't care if you share it 3 years from now. Just share it. You can like the post. It doesn't make any sense if you sit here for hours and hours and hours and I see the analytics, so I know you're there, and you don't like it. That just seems like a waste of time. You could tag a friend. I've tagged like 80 million of you guys. And just so that you know that I'm not lying, here we are. I have tagged and tagged and tagged and tagged and tagged and tagged and tagged all my friends. So you guys now get to be a part of the show. And hopefully you this is what's called credits. Okay, so I'm giving you guys credits for likes that you haven't given yet, but that's okay. You'll get there. Comment something nice. You can comment something nice or not so nice, but we only show the nice ones, like this one. Shout out to Mo McCoy, film school, casting, legendary filmmaker. He says, great show, everybody. So you see, we do share the comments. You know, we give the flowers while you guys are here. You can comment an emoji. You can post a pic. You can shout out anybody on the cast. Tanner Rao, Randy Holton, Tony Zamboni Chapman, Vanessa Ray, the Hillbilly Peach, or me, myself, Brenda Brown, aka the Chocolate Child. I do work hard. I just want y'all to know. Or like I'm going to do, I'm going to shout out the people. Jerron Sanders, he said, hey, Foxy Brown, comedian Showtime. I guess I'm Foxy Brown because he's comedian Showtime. We'll work on his intro. But hi, Jerron. Good to see you. Can't wait to see you on the next show. Next up, we have Eva Rodriguez. Hey, Miss BB, God bless and much love. Easy call to you, my dear. Thank you for tuning in. It does my heart good. It really does. And if you want your comments on the show, we won't just go on and on and on because I could, but we'll be here all day, and that is never good. But yeah, shout out or leave a review. Leaving a review is very, 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 very popular. Well, after we've said all that to say this, we never allow anybody to leave here without something. And what we call these are our golden knowledge nuggets. And this is for you tuning in today, tomorrow, and beyond, and all the cast, and even myself, because these golden nuggets you won't get anywhere else, or you'll have to pay thousands of dollars just to get them. All right. So, Vanessa Ray, the Hillbilly Peach, drop one of those golden knowledge nuggets that people can take with them. Oh, you have to unmute
Mics are turned off.
yourself and your
Mics are
voice
turned
will
off.
follow.
I had my right on there and didn't click it. I was clicking something else. My mom gave me a music box, and it said, and inscribed on it was, she believed she could, so she did. And so my nugget today is to believe in yourself, in your journey, in what you want to do, whether it is in entertainment or you're a doctor or a lawyer, or you want to be a mom or you want to be a stay-at-home dad. Whatever it is, believe in yourself.
Oh, I love that. Believe, you got to believe, because if you don't, nobody else will. Tony Zamboni, what you got for us?
I'm saying, learn your craft. Learn everything there is about it. It's so much easier now because there's YouTube. You can go type in how to be a genius and learn how to be a genius.
You think
Oh,
you could just
what are you
learn?
waiting for? I mean, do you need an invitation? Whatever you need to learn, there's a way to learn it. Do that, do it to the best of your ability, and make a lot of money. Why not?
Ooh, I love that. I love the making a lot of money thing. Those are golden knowledge nuggets from one of the best. So thank you, Tony Zamboni. All right, Randy Holton, drop some of them golden knowledge nuggets.
I would say slow it down. I was telling the damn story, but I still want to know who fucking wrote the note.
That's
Word.
on part 2.
Yeah.
Once we cast him on the reality TV show, then you can find out who won or who wrote the note. But you could also go back and stream Jersey Shore in the 9 million episodes because that's where he got it from. All right, Tanner, drop one of those gold knowledge nuggets.
Mine's just gonna be fake it till you make it. Just because I've learned that, use that so much in my life, especially like when I came to my bartending career. Like, I never once bartended a day in my life, but I told them I had 2.5 years experience, and I work at one of the biggest clubs in Tampa. So,
Oh, you lied.
Okay.
Oh, no,
it
no. You
was
fake it
a-
till you make it. Fake it till you make it, baby. Do that.
I know.
What
It was
else?
a monologue.
Get to your spot.
Of course,
You're not the
it
only
was
one.
a slight fib. Of course, it was a monologue. But anyway, Tanner, I think you are correct. Fake it until you make it. I know my first out of the 10,000 video hours that I have put in on virtual media, I know the first 4,000 of them was faking it till I made it because I didn't know anything else. So, with that being said, we ask all of our new people our same 3 questions that we have been asking for the past 4 years just before we get out of here. Are you ready for your 3? I can't see. I can't. What? Are you ready? Are you ready?
yes,
There you go. All right. Number 1, did you have a good time?
obviously, I'm so smart, not crying.
Obvious. Y'all should shorten that. Like young people should shorten that word. It should be like Avi. It shouldn't be the whole word. Anyway, number 2, have you ever been a part or on any show that's like this on the internet or anywhere else?
No, I have not. This is the first time. Hopefully, the first of many.
Definitely. We're not letting you get out of here. Number 3, and always most important, will you come back and join us for another million episodes?
I would love that.
Yay. I like him. I like him. He's so cute. All right. So we have to ask now Tony Zamboni the same 3 questions. All right, Tony, get your mic together. Number 1, did you have a good time?
Of course, I had a great time.
Oh, he said great, not good.
I
Great.
never
I
have a
want y'all
good time. I have a great time.
y'all better listen out there in virtual land. Number 2, you've been in this industry a long time. I was going to put very on there, but I didn't want to make anybody
You can go put yourself very.
a very long time. Have you ever been a
'Cause if
part
I
of
shave,
have you ever been on a show like this or a part of a show like this on the internet or
been on a
anywhere?
show like this. It's a great show.
Aw, thank you. That comes from professionalism, people. Number 3, and always the most important to us, like I said the last time, will you come back and join us for another episode?
Of course.
Y'all heard that. So when I'm in his inbox, I don't want him like ghosting me because I'm gonna come down there.
Nah. Come on up. Or
It's
well, down there. What? I don't know.
up,
Anyway,
down, upside
up,
down.
down, upside
Oh, you
down.
turn
Good, you
me.
turn me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, up, hey, round and round.
Vanessa Ray, the
But we
hillbilly.
understand each other, and that's what's up.
Absolutely, we do. Vanessa Ray, you know, you've already answered these questions maybe years ago. So I'll just ask you one. Can we keep them? Can we keep Tanner and Tony Zamboni? Do you think that they will fit in our mix?
Oh gosh, that's a tough one.
I
Not
know.
yes, yes, definitely. We could keep both of them. I
I
got
think they were super
coffee
funny.
cups.
You got some coffee cups?
Remember that movie? Somebody I've never seen it, but there was something about coffee cups on something cookout or something like that.
I don't know. I didn't see it either. But I want to thank you, Vanessa Ray, the Hillbilly Peach, for making it onto the show. It's always a cool time to see your face. Randy Holton, I have the same question for you because you've been with me for forever. Can we keep them? You think they'll fit into the Sauce in the City mix?
Bunch of nut jobs like they sure do fit in nicely.
Oh my God. Y'all not nut jobs. That's just Randy. That's just Randy. Y'all not nutty. I mean, we all kind of nutty every now and again.
Damn.
But that's just Randy. That's just Randy. Y'all don't pay no mind to him. I think that we are going to make a fantastic group of people. And guess what, y'all? Guess what? I bet y'all can't guess.
What?
We made it to the end of another amazing episode of Sauce in the City, the 9 o'clock magic hour. My turn for talent. Another one in the hole. So with that being said, everybody, we want to shout out all of the people who were watching us that did not leave a comment. I forgot about them. Virginia Diaz Harper was on the stream. We have T-Way Lewis the second that was on the stream. We have Jubal Chaplin that was on the stream. Day Peace from Day Peace Comedy on the stream. Bo Johnson, it's the beautiful Johnson Day. Shannon Foster and Chris Hopkins. So thank you guys all for tuning in. And stay tuned to the green room, everybody who's in the studio, because that's when the real work happens. And with that being said, this is your girl, Brenda Brown, aka the Chocolate Child. You guys can catch up with us tomorrow night at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for our next episode of Booze Day Tuesday. Haha, y'all thought we was finna give it up? Get over yourself. We will be playing games, meeting new people, and drinking a whole lot of either booze or water or something. And with that being said, we are outro.
I think you need to thank yourself for this hard work.
I want to thank me, yes me, for believing when nobody else believed. When I didn't have a dime, I always dreamed. When every day felt like night, I would rise in the morning.
Okay, I guess they don't want to play nice. We out of here. Oh, there we go.
I
Hold on.
got to thank me.
We gotta thank ourselves,
Proud of
y'all.
me,
Yes.
thanking me. You welcome me when nobody else cares. You always there for me.
You know that. Be there for yourself. Be there.